in the pandemic when you were doing this, how long until the actual regimen kicked in and you started seeing actual changes?
In my body,
Yeah.
I'd probably say from experimenting with all the roots and herbs, I'd say like 3 months in. 3 months in, yeah.
Okay. So was that like so with the? Cause you say you were eating good. So like, did you feel like you were gaining weight? Did you feel like it was more sluggish? And then like when you started doing this, it was like, oh, definitely like I'm gonna start getting into like actually doing like the products and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the roots and herbs was giving me more energy than actual food,
I would agree.
like actual proteins and stuff.
I would agree.
So yeah, so I was going through phases. So I do the roots and herbs. I'd change up my diet to being pescatarian, and then I went to the just veggies, and now I'm like it's a balance now. But no, the roots and herbs, bro, actually like changed my life, where it actually moderated everything in my body. I was fixing my gut health. Like for some people that don't know, like your gut health like fixes your emotions and your mood. It's like your second brain. So if your gut's not healthy and happy, then your brain's not gonna be healthy and happy.
Absolutely. Have you
Yeah.
done any fasting, any cleanses, any detoxes of that fashion?
The intermittent fasting, that's the go-to.
That's what you do? So you haven't done no like longer extended period fasting?
No, I want to though. I want to though for like a spiritual journey. But
Definitely spiritual.
yeah.
He's on
What's
a-
intermittent fasting?
It's like so for me, how I intermittent fast is I don't eat after 8, and then I don't eat after 12 noon. So from 12 noon, I have my one meal and some snacks, and then after 8, I don't eat because our bodies are actually detoxing. So when your belly's grumbling, it doesn't mean you're hungry. It's cleaning itself. But some people think they're hungry
Oh, so you won't eat nothing after 8 p.m.
after 8.
and
Rare
then-
occasion though.
Rare occasion, but usually you won't eat
Never,
after
yeah.
8 p.m. and then the next day you won't eat until 12.
12, yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be working out before 12, so I'm putting in like energy and effort into like. my
And did you
gains.
start working out at the same time that you started taking the herbs, or was it like one and then the other?
Now it's together.
It was together?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I
So
was
how often do you like, what kind of workouts do you do? Like calisthenics, or you into like weights and shit?
So it started off with weights because my sister's a personal trainer. So she put me on game. Like, yeah, shout out my twin because she put me on all these workouts. So I was doing the workouts, doing heavy weights. And then I was just being mindful of like, yeah, this is like ego lifting. If I'm doing like 2-3 plates, like it's not going
Hold
to
on.
do too much.
Is the
not
same
fun.
sister that's a doctor?
Yeah.
Holy,
She's a
she's
personal
sick.
trainer too.
She's sick.
She's
Yeah,
just
no.
doing everything, huh?
Niggas
Yeah.
ain't doing enough.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
She's a personal trainer. She's an influencer. She's a doctor. Overall, family. Like she's the best sister, So
You had no choice but to hustle.
yeah.
Yeah, you
No choice.
couldn't be lacking
choice,
when she's just
yeah.
performing like that. Bro. Like,
Me,
nah, you had
me and
to.
my sister, yeah, we're miracle babies. We have a big story. We're miracle babies. We're not supposed to be on earth.
Gotta
What
give
does
us
that mean?
yeah, like you gotta tell the
Yeah,
story.
you gotta
dog.
lie. You,
Nigga can't
miracle
say I got a
baby, you
miracle
can't leave
baby
it at
story,
that.
nigga.
You gotta explain the miracle, you know?
So long story short, like my dukes are very rooted into spirituality. They went from like understanding like being Catholic, Islam, and then Christianity, which is our final faith, right? And they were on the verge of having kids and stuff, which is us. And the doctors were telling them for months, like your mom can't produce.
You're not gonna breed.
Yeah. And my pops was like, nah, I don't believe what you're saying.
You're not gonna breed.
Yeah. Same day he went to his church group, prayed over my mom's, prayed over him, and then like months after I was the
Breed.
firstborn.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, you can't tell me no.
Got the righteous nut off. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
The righteous nut is crazy.
The righteous nut. Oh, yeah, I just took that in.
Yeah, I knew you
righteous
didn't
nut.
take it in. I'm like, nah, hold on. Don't
Man
co-sign
did
him
some
just
prayer.
yet.
Came back 2 months. Yo,
Taking what he just said to you first.
That is wild. That is wild. No diddy. No diddly.
Okay. Big up the miracles in the place. Oh fuck! What was about to ask? Boom. Yeah, since we're talking about righteous things. So, alongside the health journey, how do we end up at honey packs?
The honey packs.
And I'm not gonna hold you. So
It does all go into being righteous.
It does all go in. Trust me. Trust me.
Gonna hold you.
Very, very
So I'm
righteous
back to the
energy.
cycle.
You know what I mean? And like, I've been rocking with the honey packs for like, I know about the honey packs for a minute now, right? And I've seen variations. I've seen the fakes. I've seen all of that. And then it was crazy because when I seen you popping up and doing your thing, I don't know, just, on social media, niggas be popping up and shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga going hard with that shit.
Yeah.
This the first nigga I seen going hard with it. Pause. No, pause. You know what I'm saying?
Super pause.
Pause. No dick, nigga. Goddamn. How do we end up over there?
Bro, I'm very like business minded as well. So when videography was kind of like on a decline for me during COVID times, and I was already picking up with the health plug Huss and like showing the remedies, I needed a product to sell. And it was viral, it was popular in UK, it was popular in the States. And I'm like, how come it's not in Canada? But a lot of people told me it was in Canada, but it was behind the scenes news, like only like the older heads would know about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know, oh, wait, actually, also I got a pack for everyone too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sick,
Lee,
man.
sickle.
respect.
Big sickle.
The way life changed today is crazy.
I got one for you behind the camera too.
Big up, James.
Yeah.
Put this right here though.
Yeah, I guess
Show the man
aggressive
up.
with
So
these.
what the man are dealing with all of a sudden.
Uh-huh. Beer aggression in
But
the
yeah.
bag, fam.
Passion in
Yeah,
the bag,
yeah.
fam.
So I never told this story. It's gonna be the first on the media.
You heard it here first.
But yeah.
Exclusive.
Big exclusive. But I went to a yachty shop, and homie's like, yo, you know about the honey pack? I'm like, brother, I've been looking for this all my life. Not all my life, but you know, I've just been at them like, yo, I seen this on UK videos, I seen this in the States videos. I'm like, yo, finally it's here. So I did a trial run. I'm like, yo, this works. I'm doing push-ups with no hands. I'm like, yo, and then
Yo, that's so crazy.
I'm doing push-ups, and then yo, I was doing research on like, you know, the reals and fake and the roots and herbs versus Cialis, and I was really going into depth with like the research.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I can make it happen with this.
Okay, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. So, question: did you ever experiment with other roots and herbs like the Baba roots or the Magnum or any of them type of thing?
Baba roots, the strong back drink,
Strong back, all of that.
the sarsaparilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He
bro, a
knows
lot.
what he's dealing with.
So
lot.
what's your
Okay.
like what's your ranking after all of that? After all those experiments, where would you rank
Before
the
we
honey?
proceed, I think we need to do a little bit of clarification for those at home who don't know what the fuck the man we're talking about,
The honey pack.
right?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah. We
yeah.
might have to get.
I said a lot of words. We said a lot of words.
You know, yeah. Not everybody in the audience
Is
is up
Jamaican.
to date. Actually, I was talking to my sister yesterday. She didn't know what the fuck a honey pack was. She was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "What?" And then even her two of her brethren was like, "They don't know what that is." So
They don't
you
know?
might have to
They're gonna
break
know.
it down for the
Oh, you-
uneducated audience
You got a honey
members.
pack all right now?
Yeah,
There's
I got,
two in there.
we got two deep.
Already, bro? Like we're not even
Nah,
like
I'm just
through the
showing
show.
it. While you guys were talking, I'm just
Oh,
showing
I
it,
just
bro.
see you open the bag. I'm like, fam, you
fam.
really got plans
I
after
remember
this.
the list though, right?
Examining.
Man got a lineup. You got his honey pack, fam. It's,
Yo,
it's gonna be
bro,
an active
See how you
evening
guys
for you.
set people up is crazy.
I don't
like,
know.
nah.
I'm just putting things
Big up-
together, bro.
Big
That's
up us
all.
for no thinking ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Give a quick rundown. When we talk about these honey packs, these are natural honey. Well, you can talk about.
Yeah,
your
let
product.
him
talk
break
about your
break it
product.
down. Tell the people them what the honey
does.
pack is and what it does for people.
So the honey pack, the real deal honey pack, it's aphrodisiac Malaysian honey mixed with roots and herbs. So there's tankadali, maca, ginseng, and then for the girls you got kasif fatima. Yeah, it just gets you activated. You can use it two ways: for stimulation or for like health and wellness.
Health and wellness.
Yeah.
Here we have it. You heard it here first. And those other variety of herbs we talked about, we're bringing up the Jamaican things like baba roots. It's just a concoction and a nice fermented beverage with a variety of herbs that are good for circulation, the body, blood flow, and it's promoted because it'll help your wood in bed still. You stand up strong. You see me?
And for the shorties too, they get super hydrated.
They do. You get super hydrated. Super hydrated. The y'all them that need the lubrication do not need lubrication. Get
Nah, they
yourself
need
some.
the extra lubrication goes crazy.
You heard it here
It's
first.
just enhancing the night, special times.
You heard it
Yeah,
here
yeah,
first.
Did you hear my boy said push-ups with no hats?
Push-ups with no
Push
hands.
ups with no hands, a hell of an advertisement.
Goku
I'm not
right
gonna
there.
Super
lie.
Saiyan.
Man, I'm doing
Super
these
Saiyan.
one, yeah.
He's Goku, you know.
Super Saiyan.
That is crazy. Defying gravity with this.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. Anyways, so your experience, you said, all right, boom, you found the Jamaican man. You said, yo, this is the one.
Mm-hmm.
You went and bought it. So you I'm guessing you went and validated your own source, made sure everything was legitimate.
Real deal. So this is what happened. I was buying his inventory, selling out every 2 days. And then by the third inventory, the third re-up, he's like, brother, I don't have any more.
Niggas
So I'm
have
like-
taken everything.
I'm like, no way. So now I'm doing my research, going from different merchants.
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point where I was buying everybody's inventory. So I'm now like, okay. And this is how I got to be called the honey plug or health plug Huss. Because it's like, I was going through the middlemans. I'm like, why do I keep middlemaning stuff? So I started going to, and now I went to Malaysia. and I got a.
Oh, you flew to Malaysia?
No. I didn't fly
Oh.
to Malaysia. I got a Malaysian link.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not lie. I'm like, yo, you got on the plane, huh?
Yeah. Yo, it sounded
sick just
it
now.
sounded like a
Frank
movie.
Lucas. Like, he did a
yo,
Frank
I said,
Lucas.
fuck it, I'm
That'd
going.
be crazy though.
Yeah.
I should do that.
He went to the jungle. He's
Frank
like,
Lucas and the honey packs is crazy.
I should
The
do
Blue
that.
Magic, fam. That's
Oh,
that's
Blue
what you came
Magic?
back with.
That's a sick name. What was life for that stuff?
That's wild still.
Yeah. So that's how it happened. I was buying everybody's inventory, and then the people that I was buying the inventory from, they started selling the fake ones because they couldn't get no more packs.
Fake honey busters.
This thing with what's the difference now?
Yeah, how did you know it was fake?
Yeah.
And tell the people them how they can identify
Yeah.
a fake honey pack, because a lot of these kids are over there buying gas station honey packs and fucking up their wood.
Yeah. So it's a real premium product. It's actually a real deal premium product. They sell this in all international countries. But the fake ones is corn syrup and Viagra. The real ones is actual honey and then the roots and herbs. So
Is there like a taste? Like, is there like a taste difference?
yeah. So the taste difference with the Viagra is chemically enhanced. It's chemicals.
You know
What
what,
about the packaging? What's like the what to look for?
Color, it's the colors. So the gold pack, the popular one called the raw honey, it has to be a golden honey color. If you see it copper, if you see it brown, it's fake. Like there's just specific designs. Like even the fake ones, like real versus fake Jordans.
Yes.
The Jordan, the Jumpman has a belly.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, or
Jump man with a belly.
It's crazy.
That's disrespectful. Still.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
They
lie.
just made it enough, They just
Yeah.
made the belly.
Like,
enough.
holy fuck.
so yeah, there's some the fake ones have like flaws. So misspelling of words, the design is not on the pack properly. Yeah, it's just like real versus fake anything. There's real versus fake
Everything. No, I understand. What I wanted to ask, so do you, obviously, it's advertised as such that it's a bedroom enhancer and it's also an energy enhancer. I'm big on the energy. Like I've also experimented with where I've taken honey or put it in my smoothies,
Yeah.
and like it's a great energy enhancement when you go train. Like I do MMA,
Yep.
that type of shit. You get the energy, so that's beautiful. But what about you ever worry or hinder people about relying on it?
I always tell people everything in moderation. If you depend on everything.
So how do you recommend people dose themselves, and when you speak of this moderation?
So cycling on anything not natural, you want to give yourself, like, for me personally, as an example, if I take a lot of roots and herbs daily.
Me too.
Yeah, you take roots and herbs daily?
Lots.
Do you take it every day?
Yes.
Do you take
I
weekends
cycle.
off?
I cycle. Yes, I
His
go
countertop
through.
looks
I go
crazy.
through phases.
His
So I
countertop's
make my
crazy?
own. Yeah,
Crazy.
I'm very big into herbal medicine, like herbs in general.
Yeah.
I make my own herbal concoctions, very similar to what you were saying, especially when it came to like the mushroom ones. Like I take
Yep.
lion's mane, turkey tail, all that stuff as well.
Booming.
Right, super booming. But I do believe in cycling because I do not like building a dependency upon things. Right, so I'll go a couple months. Sometimes, yeah, I honestly, like I'll go a couple months and then I'll take like a month off or something like that.
That's perfect.
That's how I like navigate. But I also know, like, I've experimented a lot with myself, and I know that's what works for me.
Yeah.
Right. When you start to notice the thing, because I take like Tonkat Ali, I think of not full She Legit. Like one of the supplements I had She Legit in it, and then I stopped relying on She Legit because I wasn't able to authentically source one that I felt was like I was comfortable with, right? And like there's a lot of, if you get any random She Legit or whatever, like there's a lot of heavy metals, there's a lot of other things coming from it because it's like it's ground from the earth. And so you want to make sure like you're just taking certain things. I just read a lot of things, got into my own brain. I said, okay, let me dial back on the She Legit a tad bit. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Love the Tonkat Ali, the ashwagandha, lion's mane,
Ashwagandha, yep.
all these things, right? The ginkgo biloba for brain, all type of shit. Herbs are wonderful when you understand that world and you start to play in that.
Yeah.
So I can identify with what you're saying.
Yeah. So for like cycling, me personally, I take weekends off. And then if I like heavy dose on like the She Legit and ashwagandha, like even I'll take a month off that if I heavy dose.
Yes.
But the thing is, like ashwagandha as an example of a side effect, even though it's natural, I started to lose my emotions.
That's what they say, right? You stop giving a fuck?
It's real deal.
To
I
an
stopped
extent.
smiling, bro.
Oh, real?
I
Yeah.
stopped
like-
smiling. I wasn't happy for stuff.
What? Like, how did you like? You just.
You
How
just-
did that happen? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out like what
What does that
happened?
feel like?
Yeah.
Like how
Like,
does it
to
feel
you,
me?
like how did you start to notice, yo, I'm losing my emotions? Like how did you figure that out?
Bro, it's like, okay, imagine I was heavily cycled on ashwagandha and I came to this podcast and I was super nonchalant. And like, let's say you're praising me on like what you guys doing research on, and I'm just like, oh, thanks, bro. and it's just like that, like no emotions. Like I just have no emotions.
Okay, no, that's what. You know what though? I've heard mixed reviews on it because I've gone long periods of time taking ashwagandha and I don't necessarily feel, but I also balance myself with a lot of things. Like I've microdosed on psilocybin for long periods of time and other things that kind of counterbalance that. But I do realize that a lot of people have expressed the same thing that you've said.
Yeah, yeah, and
I can't say it, but like I like the added benefits of ashwagandha, especially when it comes to like your physical health and your all type of other like it does help. You do notice a little bit of it. You do notice a difference, especially when you take it consistently at a regimented schedule over time.
yeah,
I feel like some people need some of that not give a fuck.
Oh, 100%.
for sure,
Like,
100%.
I feel
For
like they
sure.
might get some shit done if they
Yeah.
didn't give that much of a fuck. But
Yeah.
obviously to lose that shit, like that's just a weird thing to go through. Just like you wake up and you're just not pleased. Like,
No, but it's
Just
real
one
deal.
level.
It's real deal. Like I wish more people learned about it because it's like there's people with like ADHD and ADD and like they're getting chemically enhanced pills that like stop you right away to have that like jitteriness and that
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
But if they were on ashwagandha cycled properly for a week,
Right.
you're gonna have to take those harsh pills that you have to depend on and have to pay the big pharmas, right?
I understand that.